Lewis Hamilton coming out of the final two corners now. He needs this lap to get himself into SQ2. Hamilton crosses the line, only 11th for the 7-time world champion. But I think he might be safe as Zhou Guanyu's slowest for the sprint. Perez stays 8th, but I believe he's going to be safe. On board with Alex Albon in the Williams coming up to the line, and he's only 15th, so he's in at the moment, but he's in trouble. Here's Nico Hülkenberg in the Haas, and he pushes Albon out. Albon's out as Hülkenberg goes 13th. Alonso only 11th in the Aston Martin as Ricciardo 14th in the RB. Now it's down to Logan Sargent up to line. Does he get into SQ2? He does. 13th for Logan Sargent, and that is Yuki Tsunoda who has gone off at the final corner, and that's ruined his lap. Will he be safe though? I think he might be, and that has ruined the Japanese driver's lap. Gasly is on a personal best lap in the RB, in the Alpine. Here he is, coming into the final two corners. Now the final corner, and out of it for Pierre Gasly, up to the line. Does he get into SQ2? He does. 11th for Pierre Gasly, and Ocon's teammate stays 9th, and that will conclude SQ1. This is what happened then to Yuki Tsunoda, and he went into the gravel at the exit of the ultimate corner, which has been reprofiled for this year, of course. Ricciardo is out along with Hülkenberg, Bottas, Albon and Zhou, and Tsunoda just survives despite having that spin. Lance Stroll out of the last corner. Now was a moment coming out of the last corner for Lance Stroll, and he remains in 9th place. On board with Esteban Ocon now into the last two corners, bringing that Alpine through those curves, and he comes up to the line. Ocon was 10th, and he goes 9th, half a second down of Verstappen. Now here comes Yuki Tsunoda. Can he get into SQ3? No, he can't. 11th for Yuki Tsunoda. He misses out just by a 10th of a second in his RB. Here's Pierre Gasly. Alpine have had improvements in the last few rounds, and they are looking to get back into point scoring range, as that's the pace to do so, as Gasly goes 10th and pushes Lance Stroll out of qualifying. Fernando Alonso only 12th. He's out as well. Magnussen is fastest in the first sector. Watch out for him, as Sargent only 14th. He's out as well. Now it's down to Kevin Magnussen, who's purple in the first sector. Green in the middle is Kevin Magnussen, going to knock Pierre Gasly out of SQ3. No! Magnussen by half a tenth misses out, and he's 11th for the sprint.
Slide in the last corner. Yeah, that looked lively.
That was a big slide for Lance Stroll, and that's what cost him a chance of getting into SQ3. So he's out along with Magnussen, Alonso, Tsunoda and Sargent. The fight for the sprint pole is up next.
Everyone's going to send it out.
And George Russell is absolutely right with that, as out he comes along with his teammate Lewis Hamilton. So Verstappen is coming out, as you can see. We have a yellow flag in the pit lane, and it's for Charles Leclerc, who stopped in the pit lane. And is it an issue for Charles Leclerc? If it is, that could be him out of the qualifying session. No, he has got it going again, but the question is, will he make it to the line in time for one more lap? So this is going to count then for all those drivers. Here's Lewis Hamilton first of all. He will be the first to take the checkered flag, but surely others will go faster than him. A 16.4 for Hamilton in the first sector. That's really good for Lewis. And oh no, he went wide and went onto the curb at the exit of turn 3, and that is going to cost him time. Russell is slightly down on Hamilton in the first sector, but surely will go faster than him in sector 2 after Hamilton's mistake. And the two Mercedes are looking to fight once again as Piastri goes quickest through the first sector in the McLaren. So watch out for the Australian against the two Mercedes. Hamilton then through sector 2. It's purple middle sector, but it won't be for long. Hamilton, after that mistake he made, is surely not going to be on the sprint pole here. And he comes into the final two corners. Charles Leclerc watching as well. Will he make it to the line in time? Let's see, as we see Hamilton coming to the line, and Hamilton at the moment fastest, but surely others will go faster. George Russell is purple in the middle sector, and Charles Leclerc has not made it. His session is done. George Russell onto the sprint pole by 2/10 ahead of his teammate Lewis Hamilton. Now it's down to Oscar Piastri, who was on pole for the sprint in Qatar last year, and he's on pole at the moment for the sprint in Austria this year. At the moment for Oscar Piastri. Now Lando Norris, who was on pole in Spain, on the sprint pole in Austria. Amazing lap for Norris. And he's on pole for the sprint at the moment. Can anyone stop him? Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari coming across the line. He's only fourth. And now it's down to Max Verstappen. Is the world champion going to take sprint pole away? He does! Max Verstappen by 900ths of a second takes the sprint pole. And after being nabbed pole from Norris by 200ths of a second in Spain, he takes it by 900ths from Norris for the sprint here in Austria. The world champion does it again. It's an 8th sprint pole for Max Verstappen, and he will start the Saturday sprint in the Styrian Hills at the very front of the field.
What the hell happened, guys?
We took the anti-stall.
Thank you, but the anti-stall kind of stopped the engine. The engine switched off. I don't know if you noticed, but there was no engine. The ignition went to off, so I had to redo the whole thing.
Copy box. And we'll talk about inside the garage.
So that is frustration for Charles Leclerc, but elation for Max Verstappen, who will take the first position for the sprint here in Austria, and he will lead the field in the sprint ahead of the two McLarens. Will the McLarens challenge him tomorrow before Grand Prix qualifying? Join us tomorrow to find out.